Hello all, welcome to Autobot YouTube channel. Myself Rahul Krishnan. In the last video, we have seen how we can use integration services to create your own connectors. Right? So we have created a very simple connector using PageStore Swagger APIs, and I showed you like how you can connect to that connector. All these things I showed you in the last video, right? And I mentioned like if we create a new connector, it will auto generate the activities based on the methods that we are providing as part of the Swagger API, right? So all those things that we have seen in the last video. So I will go back again and I will show you what is the connector that we created in the last session. Okay, so this was the API that we have used in the last video, that is a petstore.swagger.io, and this is the Swagger JSON that we have used for the connection. All right, so let me log in. Okay, so today I will show you how you can get the activities that is generated as part of the integration services. Okay, so whenever you are creating a connector using content builder, it will automatically generate the activities for the API. All right, so I'm going to show you how you can get these activities in your studio for doing your task. Right? So let me signing in. Okay, so let me go to connection integration services. Okay, so in the last video, I have used the connection builder for generating the new connector, and let me show you where it is in connectors. If you scroll down, okay, or let me search for Swagger. Yeah, so this was the connector that I have built in the last video. I haven't provided any connections or any icon, so it has used the default icon. If you want to specify any particular icon, the particular icon will be available here, right? And here you can see it is already published connector. That's why you are able to view it in the connectors as well, right? And let me go to correction, and here you'll be able to see this Swagger pet store is already connected in connected status, right? And let me do one thing. Let me click on this connector, okay, and let me go to activities. So here you can see there are 5 activities that got generated as part of this Swagger API. Okay. So let me go here. So in Swagger, like you'll be able to see different actions are there, like a pet, post, put, get, like that. Different actions you can perform with this Swagger API, right? So for all those, it has automatically generated the activities as well. Like for example, if you want to delete a record from the pet store, you can use delete record activity, or if you want to get details about or details about the pet store or some pet details from the pet store, you can use get report like that, right? So this is a sample API that we have used. So same kind, if you have some API as part of your development, and if you want to create connectors, you can create your connectors by providing the authentication. There are different authentication methods also available that I briefed in the last video. So once everything is done, it will give you the activities to work on that particular API. Okay. So let me go to studio, or if you want to directly start from here, what you can do is just go to build, and here you will be getting different options. Build an automation in studio web from scratch, build an automation in studio web from template, or build an automation in studio desktop. So let me click on this. Okay, so here you can see it is automatically telling like whether UiPath studio can be opened. So let me click on that. Okay, so here you can see it is newly starting up a new studio. So same kind, if you want to work on studio web, means you can directly start from there. But instead, just consider like you already have a application or project already created. You can directly use it from there. Okay, so let me open up this project, demo project. Sorry. Okay, so let me open up. As two UiPath Studio is open, that's why it is telling to recover. So nothing to recover. So let me do one thing. Let me close this window. Yeah. So let me do one thing. Uh, Let me go to activities. Okay. Here, let me search for insert record. Okay. So what is this one? Yeah. So if I search for insert record, I got the first activity, right? There will be different insert record based on different packages. So in the recent one, I got insert record, right? And if I hover on top of it, I can see insert a record in Swagger Pet Store included in UiPath integration services dot activities. Right. So let me go to integration services and activities. So there is an activity called insert record. Right. Same kind, all these activities will be available as part of this connector. And in my studio, it is already connected to orchestrator, and whatever the connector is available, it will be available here in my studio as well. Right. So let me drag and drop this insert record activity. Okay, so this is part of integration services, and let me go to manage package, and I will show you the dependencies that were added. Okay, so here you can see integration services activity. So this activity is enabling the integration to the connectors that we created in the integration services. Okay, so here you can see it is automatically default Swagger Pet Store, because I already made a connection right in the connectors, so that's why it is by default it is showing the connection. If I want to go with some new connection, means I can click on add new connection, or if I want to manage the existing connection, I just need to click on manage connections, right? So it will open up again integration service, and there I may have to re-authenticate if required, or if I need to change the API key for the authentication, that also I will be able to do it. Okay, but I'm not going to do all these things now. Okay, it has automatically taken the default authentication, right? And just consider here the requirement is to insert a new record. So either I can insert by pet or pet by pet ID, store order, uh, user create with array, user create with package. So all these things are coming up by default based on the API that you are using, or Swagger API that you are using. All right. So nothing we can provide here. It's totally based on the Swagger API that you are providing, and it's generating default based on the content that you have created. Right. So just consider if it is a pet. Okay, you can manage the property, like what details you have to update. So just consider name and maybe ID. Okay, and it will ask for the details. So this is like you are just inserting a new record to the page. So maybe I'm putting it like a 90 to the ID, and the name I'm just putting it like Robin. Okay, so that's it. So this is how you can create your own connector, and how integration service is generating the activities for the connector that you are creating, and how you can use these activities in the studio for your development purpose. Okay, so this is how you can use it in your studio, desktop studio. Same kind, this will be available in the studio web as well. Okay, so let me go to studio web. Okay, so let me create a new project. So let me select a manual automation, and here maybe let me search for the same activity, insert record. Yeah. So if I'm searching insert, I'm getting the insert record activity, insert a record in Swagger Pet Store, and this is the control that I have created, right? So if I click on it, Okay, so here you can see it has automatically taken the Swagger Pet Store connection, and now it is asking the same details like to select uh, an object. So if you choose it, we'll be able to provide the details in the activity, like just enter the ID, and if you want to manage other properties, you can provide the details as well. Okay, so this is how you can create your own activities uh, using the integration services by creating the connection builders, and how you can use these activities in the studio for your development, right? So I hope you're clear about the concept. Actually, this Swagger API that we have used, that is Pixel Swagger API, that is a sample API that we have just taken to show you how you can integrate or how you can use integration services to create your own connectors, and how you can use the auto-generated activities in your automations, right? So I hope you're clear with this video, and if you have any doubts regarding these integration services or connection builder, please do raise it in the comment section. I can help you out. Okay, so that's all for today. Thanks for watching the video. Please do share and subscribe to our channel. So thanks for watching the video. Bye.